Tanya, Noor's mom. So today I'm going to be speaking about what clothes do you actually need to buy for your baby as per the baby's age. So when we are expecting and when we are first time moms, we get so excited about those tiny clothes and we want to buy all of them. And so did I. I went and bought all of them because obviously I had no experience of what kind of clothes does a baby actually need according to a baby's appropriate age. So I ended up wasting so many clothes. I only used 30% of the clothes that I bought, and the rest 70% I wasted. So now that Noor is 13 months old, I am now in a position to know exactly what you need to buy for your baby at what age. Hence I thought I should let you all know so that you can save all of that precious money of yours and invest it in a better place for your baby. So when babies are born, they are very delicate. Their immune system is underdeveloped. So it's best to keep them covered irrespective of the season they are born in for at least 15-20 days till they get adjusted to the outside environment. So I recommend these full onesies or full sleep suits for your baby to wear the entire day, during the day also, during the night also, when they are born for at least the first 2 weeks. And they should be front open and have buttons on them. So buttons all across, so that it is easy for you to put your baby into them. So what happens is you can just simply open the buttons, place the baby on the bed and put his arms or legs inside. And the baby has no discomfort and it is very easy for you also to place it. However, if you buy something like this for your newborn, where only the baby's neck has to be put and there are no buttons in the front, even though there are wide necks available, it becomes difficult for a newborn to put them in these clothes, and it is very scary for new parents also. And it is, trust me, a task. So best is to stick to front open and also avoid these zipper onesies, because usually the zipper is only on one leg. So what happens is, number one, it is difficult to put the baby's leg into this. You've got to squeeze it a little and put it, and you don't want to do that with your newborn. Secondly, if you want to give some diaper free time to your baby, if you open this, baby's chest also gets exposed. So vis-a-vis, if your baby is wearing a buttoned onesie, then you can just open the legs, make your baby wear a langot, and still the top part, his chest, is absolutely covered and you don't need to change his clothes altogether. So I would recommend these full sleeve onesies that have buttons and that are front open for the first 10-15 days irrespective of the season. But as the baby grows older, like after those 15-20 days, and if it is winters, you can continue with these sleep suits. However, if there are summers, you can move to rompers that are half sleeves or sleeveless. So here we have some more front open rompers. These are the best in the market, I feel. They are from H&M Basics, and this is one sleeveless for extreme summers. This material is Airism from Uniqlo. This is also very good. Next, what you need are some caps, mittens and booty sets. So like I said, babies' immune systems are underdeveloped, so you need to protect their heads, their chest from catching a cold or a cough. So basic cotton caps, not woolen caps because the skin is also sensitive, basic cotton caps. Then you need booties. So this is just plain cotton booties to keep your baby's feet covered. However, if you're wearing full onesie that has booties, you don't need to make your baby wear this. And after some days, when baby outgrows this, you can move to cotton socks. Next is mittens. So I already have a detailed post on mittens, but I would recommend these mittens that are from Parenting Done Right India. They have no elastic inside. So there are no chances of any marks that come on your baby's hands with mittens like these. These are the ones that are usually available in the market, and this usually causes marks. And babies really outgrow these quickly. So I recommend these ones. These are from Parenting Done Right India, and they can be used till 6 months of age. However, you should be using mittens only till 2 months of age, because after that your baby needs to explore his hands and touch different kind of textures, feel textures. Then you need cotton bibs. These are from Uniqlo. I'm a big fan of their bibs. So whenever you're buying cotton bibs, make sure this rim that touches the baby's neck is absolutely soft and made of cotton. It should not have any kind of plastic or hard material or hard kind of stitching here. Then you need a couple of washcloths for your baby. You can check Parenting Done Right India for them. Mostly are from there, and a couple are from Baby Hug. And if you want some absolutely soft towels, these are from Dot Mom, and they can be used to wipe your baby's delicate skin. And don't buy sets like these, any kind of sets, because what happens is in the initial days baby is just lying down all the time. So these kind of things, t-shirt and shorts, they tend to roll over, and it becomes very uncomfortable for the baby, because you're always holding the baby or the baby is lying down, and the baby can't even tell you that his t-shirt has gone up from behind. Same with frocks. You might buy them for some occasion or something, but for everyday wear, all these are very impractical, I feel, because they tend to roll up, and the whole purpose is defeated. Also, what you don't need to buy are these burp cloths. So these burp cloths are available, and as new moms we buy them, but trust me, they're absolutely useless. They're of no use. The baby will always burp somewhere else, and these are so long that they tend to roll up. Best is to use a bib or a washcloth under your baby's neck. Baby is around 3 months old and plus, so around 3 to 6 months. So this was the time around October, when it was starting to get a little cold. So we moved on to these full sleeve rompers. Here, as you can see, so these now are not front open because it was, the baby had grown a little and it was easier to put these on. So this is when you actually need to buy them. You can buy full sleeve ones. And Noor still used to wear some cotton socks, because I made her wear socks all throughout summers also, because I wanted to keep her feet warm. And when it started to get a little more colder, I switched to these. So these are suits from Uniqlo. So once again, they're front open, very easy to give diaper free time in them. I can just unbutton this, and they only come till the knees. So they did not cover the baby fully, but they were still giving some kind of coverage. Even the sleeves are 3/4, they are not full sleeves. So as the months progressed, I moved on to these because they were very convenient, and I could make her wear socks separately, and I could also give diaper free time very easily in these as well as in these, because I just had to open up the bottom parts. And for night suits, I stuck to these full sleeve onesies with booties. So whenever I was making her wear anything with inbuilt booties, I did not make her wear socks. Then came winters. So how I transitioned to winters was, I bought these blanketed. So these are quilted, basically quilted onesies from Uniqlo. They are a little warm. They are not very warm, and they are made of cotton. So I used to make her wear these, and I used to make her a little thicker socks from H&M that I progressed to. Later on, when it was even harsh winters had come up, I moved to even thicker socks. These are again from H&M. So from these quilted onesies, I then moved to these sleeveless sweaters and sleeveless jackets. So I used to make her wear these over these. So this is from First Cry. This is lovely, and I loved it. This is from Uniqlo. So I used to make her wear this. After that, when the winter further progressed, I added a thermal under it. So these thermals are from Uniqlo. They are absolutely thin. They are thinner than your t-shirt. The babies don't even get to know they're wearing an extra layer. When winters are there, we tend to bulk up or layer up our babies with lots and lots of clothes, and that restricts movement. And Noor was at an age where she wanted to crawl. She was learning to crawl. So I did not want to restrict her movement that much. So I added these thin layers and soft clothes that could give her as much movement. Then when the winter further progressed, I replaced these quilted onesies, fleece onesies. So this one is from Carter's. This is now full. It has booties, and this one here under here is from Uniqlo. Then as the winter further progressed, I used to make her wear these handmade full sleeve sweaters or sleeveless sweaters. All of them, these three have been made by my mother. And they, these sweaters, they are thinner as compared to those big bulky jackets. And the baby doesn't feel that much difficult to move around. So caps, so this is from Baby Hug. This is again made by my mother. So these are soft woolen caps. And this is a headband to cover her ears. And on days that I felt she was already very cranky and I did not want her to wear so many layers, or it was extremely cold like those January days in Delhi, I used to make her wear these snow suits. So they are available in Mothercare. They're specially made for peak winters. They come with a warning that you don't need to make your baby wear a blanket or any other thing over top of this, because they have like a kind of a heating technology where these suits turn into a blanket. So there is no battery or anything to it, but the material used is such. So I used to just make her wear a thermal and this, no socks also. And she used to be warm all day in one single thing, happy crawling about and exploring things. So once again, front open button really worked well for me. This one did not work well. I hardly made her wear this because it was so difficult. It just had buttons on one end. It is very important you have buttons on both legs. Getting her to get her leg inside this leg was such a big challenge for me. And when I used to take her out for stroller walks and it was cold and the wind was blowing, I used to make her wear this jacket. This is from Uniqlo. This is a bigger size because I used to make her wear this over the onesie, the fleece onesie or the quilted blanket. And it was just one single jacket and she was all protected. This is also double-sided and very, very warm. And obviously I did not use the hoodie. It was too big for her. So I used this fleece cap from H&M. It has fleece inside and it has these ties to tie it so that your baby's ears can be warm. Please do not buy jackets like these, because in winters it becomes difficult to layer up full sleeve things on babies. Sleeveless, you can make them wear as many layers as you want on top. And transitioning back from winters to summers, I again went back the same route I went to. I again came back to the quilted sweaters, quilted, then just the quilted, then came to these cotton onesies during the day with socks, and eventually got back to those rompers. So till 9 months, only stick to front open, possibly buttoned things. Avoid any shirt and pant sets, frocks, or one zipper kind of things. So till the baby is around 9 months old, buttoned and front open works. But after that, babies become so fidgety, they don't want to lie down on the bed for even 1 second. So then these become a problem. Then instead of having these buttoned things and kind of rompers or onesies, best to move to such kind of sets. So these are convenient for older babies because they don't want to sit at one place. And this is easy. Quickly just make them wear in 1 minute. And this finishes. Buttons take a lot of time. So they don't have patience for that. So stick to these. And these can be used from 9 months plus. And for night suits, now you've got to move to zipper ones, because now is when the zipper ones save you time. I make her wear these at night without socks, obviously. You can then invest in such frocks, because before that you're just wasting them, and babies will just fall if they're crawling with frocks. So frocks after babies start walking, when babies can crawl, these sets work the best because they don't want to sit in one particular position for long. So this is about it. I hope my experience and tips were helpful. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.